Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 28 of this 30-day Living an Authentic Life Challenge. And today, we're going to unpack a little more about the conversation of lifestyles. Because for a lot of us, it's our lifestyles that give us what we desire, help us move in the direction that we want to move into. But there's a few of us that get stuck in places that no longer support us. And if you're the person that gets stuck, that can happen for various reasons. You can get stuck because of a loss, fear, or various hurts. Whatever that was that got you in that stuck place, I want you to know that you can get your breakthrough. But it's often going to cause you to go through something uncomfortable. Because anytime we're in a space where we're making a transition to move into a better direction, there's some uncomfort that we encounter. And if you go through that encountering moment, it could mean that you'll lose something familiar, be it people, places, or things. And if you find yourself having to go through the loss of something that you wanted to hold on to, there's this meme that I saw years ago where there's this individual who has their hands out and they're holding on and holding on and holding on so much that their hands are beginning to turn red. But the thing that they're holding on to is the very thing that is killing them. So there are some things in your life, no matter how uncomfortable you feel in that moment, you need to release it. So if you're going to go through it so that you can accomplish your purpose, it requires you to be intentional. And often it means making that change, that catalyst that will get you there. So I have some good news to share with you. If you are in a position where you're feeling overwhelmed by the crisis, look to God intentionally. It is when I allowed Jesus to join me on the journey that I got the insight that I needed to get my breakthrough. Now, some of you know my story. Now, for some of you that don't, I was in a position in the aftermath of the chaos of my divorce where I was almost homeless. But when I let Jesus join me on the journey and began to be intentional with the changes that I wanted in my life, I got my new home, three-bedroom, 1.5 bath, in-unit townhouse. Now, that might not sound like much to some, but for me, that was my breakthrough moment. The thing that I needed to get me out of the relational pain that I found myself in when I decided to release a marriage that was no longer supporting me. That loss also gave me a financial breakdown where I lost $35,000 that was left to me in the aftermath of my divorce. When you find yourself in a great big financial position like that, it can do some things to you. And if you find that you're in a space where you don't have an idea of how to recover, how am I going to recuperate what is lost? Because that loss took more than just money. That loss also feel like it bankrupted me with my credit score plummeting from 736 down to 526. And if you got a credit score that gets that low, when them people that call to get the money, they act like it's their money that you owe them, and they can be mean. People treat you way different when you have a low credit score, like you are an individual that has no character about yourself, that you have no self-worth. They make you feel in some type of way that you are less than. And if you're an individual that already has life crushing you, to let somebody that you do not know for a situation that you did not ask for, that gave you the loss, that gave you the hurt, that gave you the pain, that caused you to make it seem like you're fearful to press forward because you don't know what it is. It's the fear of the unknown moments in our lives that often make us feel some type of way. And if you are feeling like that, letting Jesus join you on a journey can give you the breakthrough because God gave me strategies. Strategies to get that three-bedroom house that didn't seem like much to some, but it was everything to me because I was nearly homeless with my babies. God gave me the strategy to clear up that $35,000 worth of debt. Now, it took 2 years to do it, but think about that. $35,000 worth of debt cleared up in 2 years. I didn't have that strategy. I didn't know anybody else that had that strategy. I had a whole lot of people tell me a whole lot of things, and they could not give me the individual, unique strategy that I needed for my breakthrough. So if you're in a situation where you need a strategy because of the chaos that's whirling around in your world, I need you to know that your lifestyle can be different. Your breakthrough can manifest when you let Jesus join you. Because my relational breakdown For those of you that know, and I just shared, that 11-year marriage that ended in divorce left me wondering, who am I? Who is Tanya after all of this? Because I tied, like I stated earlier in this 30-day challenge, that we are wrapping up with this last conversational lifestyle. I lost me because I poured myself into the title of mother. I poured myself into the title of wife. I poured myself into the titles that everybody around me gave me. But I had to discover to get the lifestyle that I wanted, that I was only supposed to hang my hat on the title of me. So, whoever you are, when you discover who you are at the core of your being, you will get your breakthrough when you let Jesus join you on the journey for that individual strategy. Because now, y'all, I'm in my new marriage. Well, it's still new to me because it's the only one that I have that gave me the breakthrough, even though I'll be celebrating my 15 years come January. My relational breakdown was a breakthrough. My financial breakthrough, my financial breakthrough, and I got the breakthrough. And I also got the breakthrough for my lifestyle. So if you're looking for that lifestyle change, day 28, I'm hoping that this supports you so that you can get your breakthrough. For those of you that are joining us on the Reset Strategies community, thank you so much for being here. For those of you that are looking to join us, go to my website, tanyaehood.com. We're wrapping up the last few days of this 30-day challenge. I look forward to seeing you in the Reset Strategies community. In the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.